guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a new collection from LA Splash. I noticed immediately that the comments on the post were so negative. Everybody was like, oh, it's 2012 again? Oh, late as hell. Should have done this years ago, blah, blah, blah. But I love the Hunger Games, so I got really excited when I saw this collection. I saw the packaging for the Capitol especially made me like super excited. I thought they kind of like hit the nail on the head with the packaging. I thought everything looked really cool. You also have the Girl on Fire collection as well. I really wanted to pick it up. I love the Hunger Games books. I love the movies. I watched them years ago. Obviously, I read the books before all the movies were out, but still occasionally I rewatch all the movies. I don't know, I love watching them. But kind of what prompted this collection, I believe, is the Hunger Games, the exhibition is a show that's going on at MGM in Las Vegas. If I had the freedom to go, I would totally go and see that show right now. I think it would be a really interesting one to see what they do with it. But there also is supposed to be a new book coming out as well. I heard that's like a prequel. I don't know a lot of details about it, but I'm excited. So I'm going to use the Capitol collection of these products. I have 7 products. So first off, they do have lashes. Now there are 4 styles in total, 2 of the Capitol styles. I only picked up 1. These are very, very dramatic. I feel like they're going to drown my eye. I don't typically wear lashes that are this bold, but these were $12 and I got the style Effie. If you like the movies, then you know what I'm talking about, but these lashes are really full. They are pretty, but they have a thick ass band, and I don't know about that. I am more of a thin band kind of girl. You guys know I don't wear lashes every day, so I don't know what I'm gonna look like with those on. I also got the Couture Dazzling Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I have done some swatches. I'm going to try to hold off telling you guys all my judgments until the end because I haven't used this obviously, so I don't know what it's going to perform like on the eye, but it has 4 shades in here. I kind of wish they had gone a little bit farther and picked more shades, smaller pan sizes, but you have White Rose, Bubbly, Effie, and Caesar. So those are the colors. I love the reflection of the Capitol in the palette. I think it's cute, but I would like to have seen a lot more colors and like wild colors. That would be the whole thing. So I don't know, this is cute. I don't know how it's going to perform. The only LA Splash products I've ever used are like their little glittery pots and maybe like a gloss, but it has been forever since I've had any of their products. I also have 2 lip colors. So Girl on Fire is the more red color, and then the Capitol is the more magenta. And then these look stunning. They also came out with 3 Capitol Couture Luminous liquid glitter liners. I have swatches to show you as well. The pink shade is Claudius, the silver is Victor, and then the blue is Finnick. I love that they named that after Finnick. I think it's really sweet. If you haven't seen the movies, I won't spoil it. I mean, probably everybody has seen it if you're watching this, but I like that they used his name. So the palette is priced at $20. After seeing it in person, I think that may be a little bit high for the 4 shades, but we're gonna try it out like I said. The liquid lipsticks are $16 a piece. It's kind of like in the middle type of price. I'm excited to try these out. I feel like the doe foot applicator on these is a little bit big for the actual component. Like it's kind of tough to pull it out, and I'm like afraid I'm gonna splatter it everywhere. But other than that, I'm loving the packaging. I love the little like diamond stones on top. I think it's really cute. And then the glitter liners are $14 a piece. I feel like that's not too bad. And again, a little stone on the top. I think the packaging is gorgeous, so I am excited to get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with eyes. There's only 4 colors in here, so I'm obviously not gonna be able to go crazy, but I'm gonna try to do something fun that will reflect, you know, the Capitol. Kind of outlandish. This is the True Blend Undercover concealer from CoverGirl. I use this one all the time as an eye base, and I do have it on as concealer today as well. So I'm gonna take the shade Effie, which is like our purple shade. I'm just going to kind of pack that in and see if I can build this color up. Upon swatch, this color was kind of disappointing, and the more I looked at it, the more I was like, what in the heck is going on? I didn't quite understand. And you'll see when I use the blue, it's so confusing because the blue is so impactful and pigmented. Now this one is more like a sheer wash of color, but it's starting to look pretty. Like I don't mind it, but I just wish it had some more pigment and some more oomph to it. So it's coming off more like pastel, which looks pretty. It's a pretty wash of color, but like I said, just not what I was expecting. You can see the color intensifying some. On the upside, there is very, very little kickback or fallout with this, but that kind of comes with it. If the more pigmented they are, typically they'll have a little bit more fallout. So this one, not being extremely pigmented, will not have a lot of fallout. It looks pretty though. Like, I can't deny, I actually think that looks really cute. I'm gonna do a cut crease because I feel like we need to do something a little like crazy. All right, I'm liking the way that looks so far. It was actually really easy to create this look. If you don't mind the less opaque pigmentation there, then this is actually pretty. It blended nicely. I'm gonna take a Sigma cut crease brush and with some concealer there, go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm gonna cut it all the way across. Ordinarily, I would really take my time with the edge of that crease, but I'm gonna go over with some glitter liner, so I'm not worried about like 100% perfection there. As you can see, my eyes are slightly hooded, and I want that to be a little bit more visible, so I'm just increasing the height of that cut crease a little bit. Alright, so I had something in mind, but I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to take White Rose and actually go ahead and pack that all over the concealer there. For this, I'm using a Morphe R39 brush. I was actually intending to do some blue on the cut crease, but kind of changing my mind at the last second. I want to use all the glitter liners, so I'm kind of like torn about which one to put where. So just to kind of get my idea down pat, I'm going to put the blue on my lower lash line. Crazy enough, this one is really pigmented. My brush picked up a lot of product. Taking a little bit more of a dense brush and first just kind of packing it on there. I'm going to take another brush to blend that out with. Alright, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to take Fennec along the cut crease. So this is the blue, kind of aqua blue liner. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to take a little bit of the silvery shade Victor, and I'm just going to put that kind of like in the inner corner, but also connect it into that line. Alright, so this is what we're working with. I actually am liking the way it's turning out a lot. Now, I do want to use this other glitter called Claudius, which is pink. I'm going to put it on the lash line, but I'm going to leave like a little space at the bottom because I know I'm putting on lashes, and then afterwards I can go back in and kind of correct it and, you know, cover a little bit more if I need to. Alright, that's the general idea there. And I'm kind of deciding, do I want to extend that out a little bit? I'm not sure. So the good news is I'm actually liking this palette a lot, and it surprises me because on like my initial swatching, I wasn't that excited, but this is actually turning out really cute. Obviously the glitter liners are helping a lot. All right, I'm gonna pop on a little bit of roller lash on that eye, and we're gonna go ahead and finish that one. I'm seriously a little nervous about these lashes. I feel like they're maybe a little bit too much for my eyes, but we're gonna see. This is a gigantic lash. Look at this. I went ahead and trimmed off a section that I knew was coming off for sure. You guys remember when this was a thing? Still looks giant. Obviously, I know the point is for these to be so dramatic, but when I see somebody out in public wearing these lashes, I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm gonna use House of Lashes glue. We are having the we're having the gloomiest, dreary weather. It's like windy, cloudy, but no rain. Like, I'd rather it just rain. Okay, I think I can start to position them now. Alright, so that's what we're looking like. These feel gigantic. I feel like I'm gonna fly away. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more glitter on top, and then we'll be done with this eye. Alright, so here are my capital eyes. The lashes are definitely a lot for me, but you know, I'm getting used to it. They're growing on me a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Bubbly and actually use that as a highlighter. I think it's gonna look cute because it kind of honestly looks like a highlighter. So yeah, let's just test it out. Alright, it's a little gold. I mean, maybe a little golder than I would have picked with the look, but I actually think it's really cute. I don't mind it at all. So I can't believe it because when I first watched these, I'll be honest, I was like, oh my god, these don't look good, but I am actually loving the way that everything has come out so far. So now we just need to try on the lips. I am going to go ahead and try both on. I'm definitely going to finish with the pinker of the two. I think it will go a lot better with the look, but let's go ahead and try on Girl on Fire and see what she looks like. It's just a little tough to pull out there. I feel like they just made the applicator a little bit too big for the container. This is actually really pretty. As it's drying down, you can see it's got a little hint of metallic, but this does not feel chunky and dry. Like a lot of metallics are just straight off the bat bad. This one actually feels pretty comfortable on the lips. Now, as I told you guys, I've tried LA Splash lips. I think it was a gloss that I had, but it's been so long, but I actually liked it. Like what I've had in the past, I've enjoyed, but I don't believe I've tried their liquid lip formula before. It's got a really pretty sheen to it. It's just a little kind of glow almost. Not really a full-on metallic, but it's a pretty color. So the shade is called Capital. I love this. There's like a little bit more hint of red to it when I put it on, and I feel like on camera it looks a little bit redder than it is, but in person it's like a really beautiful intense magenta, and I really like it. This one feels better on the lips. Of course that tends to happen. Metallics aren't usually as comfortable as just regular liquid lips, but this one feels really nice. It feels thin, it dried down quickly. I don't think it's going to be the most comfortable liquid lip. You can usually tell, you know, when they dry down, you can feel, okay, do I like this one, do I not? It's not as comfortable as like the NARS ones to me. Theirs are like uber comfortable, but it's not bad. It's probably on par with like Stila liquid lips. If you've ever tried theirs, it's kind of on par with that consistency, which theirs I like. I got glitter somehow onto my lip. Well, that's just there to stay. I don't know what to do about that. So this is my completed Capital look. Let me know what you think, and I'm actually quite impressed because I'm gonna be honest, like my initial swatches when I was laying everything out, I was like, oh, pretty packaging, and the moment I started to apply some of this, I was like, I don't know about any of this, but I do think it's really cute. I don't know that you actually need this palette in your life. I feel like these colors you can get elsewhere and probably, oh my god, I didn't do my other lower lash line. You guys had to have been like screaming at your screen. What an idiot. As I was saying, I do like everything that I got. I'm probably most excited about the glitter liners. I feel like they are the most affordable item apart from the lashes, but they're also very beautiful. Every single one I use is so pretty. These lashes, in my opinion, are just a bit big, but you guys let me know your thoughts. I don't think these will look that great on me personally. It wouldn't be something that I would be like, oh my god, you need these lashes so much, but I do have to say they appeared to have a really thick band, but it's actually a very comfortable lash. To be so dramatic, it's actually very comfortable. So for those of you who might be a little bit more accustomed to more dramatic lashes, you might actually really like these because they feel comfortable, and coming from someone who doesn't usually wear big lashes, I think that says a lot. The liquid lips, I feel like these are kind of par for the course for a good liquid lip. It's not bad, but it's not the most amazing. Overall, I'm happy with everything. I'm not disappointed in my products, but if I were to recommend anything, it would probably be the glitter liners. These are super pretty, every single one, if you like something colorful, and they have different textures too. The pink is very chunky, the blue is a lot less chunky, but it's still got a little bit, and then the silver is a more fine glitter. So I think these are really gorgeous, and you can use them in so many ways too. Highly recommend these. The palette is cute, but not necessarily a necessity. The liquid lips are good, but I kind of feel the same. And I love probably the Hunger Games like aesthetic of it is probably one of the things that I love about it the most. But I am a sucker for packaging. I am a sucker for nostalgia and memories, and yeah, I like the Hunger Games, so I like the stuff, you know what I'm saying? And because this video was so extensive, I am going to go ahead and do a separate video with a separate look with the Girl on Fire products. So I have other products to show you guys. I'll give you a little sneak peek. The lips in this one look gorgeous, and if they feel as good as this one, I'm going to be really happy. They also have a little bit more of a subdued lash. The palette, of of course, for Katniss is going to be a lot more neutral, very wearable. And the liners as well. I mean, they are some fun colors, but generally speaking, these are more wearable. You've got a black, like a bronze, and this darker, like chocolate kind of color that looks really pretty. So I can't wait to dive into these as well. And I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up if you'd like these type of videos. I will go ahead and link this collection down below in case you'd like to go check it out on their website. And I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye guys!